is also interesting. Could be either. Oh, we got a French flag here, so I'm assuming we're probably in Saint-Pierre here. French flag, are you lying? Could we be in Quebec? What is going on, guys? It is Zigzag here, and welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Today, we are back on the road to 50 country streak. Yep, we're going to get it very soon, guys. I feel it next couple of episodes, if not this one. However, the last two have been quite, unconventional and annoying endings, so hopefully we don't encounter any of that today. First one's a really interesting round. We don't have any Google car whatsoever. It's like really white soil, Latin American looking kind of landscape here, but these trees almost look African as well. But yeah, presumably this is somewhere in Latin America. These poles, maybe looking Brazilian? So I can see this being Brazil. The fact that there's no Google car is just strange. So where's the sun then? Okay, so a really strange round off the bat here. Pretty cool as well. Could be, so I do think it could be like the desert in Ecuador. Somewhere like right out here. So I'm just trying to look, where's exactly the desert? Somewhere right there, I feel like. Now, would we see hills there? I feel like we would still see hills. Oh, it's quite flat. So I kind of like this. I think I like that best. Otherwise, Bolivia, I could see that being in one of the really dry parts. Or maybe just Brazil. So one of those three, I think. I'm going to go for Ecuador. Okay, so it was just in Peru. That's rather unfortunate, but that is good that we got the hard round out of the way, so we can just get into the easy ones now, hopefully. So we got Argentinian unique sign here, somewhere near Buenos Aires, and yep, we are near there, so good. Next one looking American rather than Canadian, I would say. Rumble strips on the outside of the road. Yeah, feels more American to me, so let's go up there somewhere. Nice, a little further south. Next one, looking like French poles. French language as well, I believe, so yeah, this one should be France, just making sure. Yeah, all French language. Surely this is not Luxembourg. I don't think it is. So just somewhere out here, maybe. Yeah, just in northern France or middle France there. This one kind of looks like Borneo. We've got the white car, so that would make sense for Borneo as well. Yeah, I like it best. It could be elsewhere, but realistically, when you get around like this, should be somewhere in Borneo. Ends up being up in Sabah. So that's fine. Next one. Okay, we have like a black base of this pole, so probably Russia, I would have thought. Yeah, this one should just be Russia, and a lot of the time autumn coverage around Chelyabinsk, I think. Let's see, it could actually be up here, maybe somewhere. Okay, so no, it is near Chelyabinsk, north of Yekaterinburg there. So first one is a country streak of 5 after that tough Peru round. So yeah, pretty good. Just a standard seed there. Next one looking to be Japanese. We got a bit of Trekker here, interestingly, but this is definitely Japan. So I might just go in Tokyo. I think Tokyo would make sense to have some Trekker. Ends up being, okay, over here in Uwajima. So, interesting. Don't think I've ever had around there before, or at least I can't remember. Here we have what appears to be a Mexican bollard, so that's what I'm thinking here. Single yellow line would definitely make sense with the Generation 2 as well, so let's just go there. Ends up being pretty close as well, for Mexican standards. This one's Australia. Question is where? I like to get at least decently close in my home country. I think this one will be in New South Wales, but, you know, it could be in a number of places. So let's go somewhere, you know, around Bateman's Bay. Let's see if that works. Okay, so it is right near Bateman's Bay, 38 kilometers away. Very clean indeed, guys. You like to see it. Next one, though, we got a white car, it appears. Yeah, so white car, no antenna, double yellow lines here. I think that's going to be a Brazil pole. This really reminds me of this area of Brazil up here. Or even maybe this area up here, more accurately, if the minimap will load. So yeah, definitely feeling that the kind of lone hills in the background definitely fit, and looking at this pole more closely, it kind of gets thinner to the top, you see. I think that's going to be Brazilian, so let's go for it. And sure enough, it was up there, kind of between where I put the two markers, but still fine. This one, double white lines, so I'm almost thinking Poland off the bat, but no, it's not Polish. Okay, so Yorkshire. So I did not think it was England off the bat because we have this one set up for right-hand drive, I thought. But actually, look, this one is set up for left-hand drive as well, so it just happens to be like that. It's probably a pedestrian crossing or something, I think. Oh, so Yorkshire. I don't even know where Yorkshire is, to be honest. I'm just going to click. Where is Yorkshire? Oh, okay, so not too far away, so Leeds area. Okay, so cool. That is 20k again. A bit shameful that I didn't know where Yorkshire is, but I don't really know my counties that well in England, to be honest. I could not point them out on a map. So next one, BR210. That should mean we're in Brazil here. Let me confirm. Everything's looking Brazilian. Let's go for it. Tocantins, maybe? No, right up near Boa Vista there, so kind of a tough round. Would have sucked if we had that on a round where we need a lot of points, but we don't. This one, looking for front plates here, because this kind of strikes me as more Canadian. We do have front plates, though. Okay, so where is this going to be? This one's got a bit of red on it. Okay, these signs with like the teeth in them are meant to be more of an American thing, but you know, we've failed using that one before, so we can't be too trusting of it. The fact that there's front plates here though makes me think this is probably United States, so maybe like Pennsylvania, but yeah, I don't know. I can't even tell if it's West Coast or East Coast. I think this actually will just be somewhere in the US. That is my current thinking. Gonna check a little bit longer. Green street signs, I'm pretty sure are more typical of the US as well. I like it. Let's go for like Virginia here. Ends up being South Carolina, so that's good. Next one, Brazilian again, maybe. Brazil turns up a whole lot. So yeah, definitely some kind of Spanish language here. Less sure now. Less sure after looking around. This one's not easy. 9,000's number. I think 9,000's might be Acre or Boa Vista, one of those two. So I think that could help here. Kilometer marker. Yeah, I do think this is Brazil. Even though we don't have the right poles. We have stubby antenna, which would fit for Brazil. They do have that there. Long white plate. Yeah, it should be Brazil. But I don't know if it gets hilly out here, does it? So maybe not. So maybe it should actually be out near Boa Vista. That probably makes more sense where you get some hills around here. And we're going north to south. This should maybe around here. Let's go for that. Okay, so it is near Manaus. So yeah, inside the Amazonas state. So that should be the 09s or the 9,000s numbers. Very nice. So left-hand drive here, it looked like. So maybe Thailand. Interesting. Kind of looked like Mexico off the bat to me. But yeah, this is Thailand, I believe. No Google car. Yeah, that's pretty typical for Thailand as well. And then the black base of that sign is really the big giveaway here. So yeah, just somewhere out that direction, I imagine. 48 kilometers away. An actual nice Thai guess. That is rare for this channel, guys. Next one. Driving right. More Brazil, maybe? Round poles this time. Reddish soil, though. The fact that we're driving right should mean we're in Brazil. I'm just trying to rule out Cambodia here. So do we see any bamboo or anything? I don't think we do. Double yellow. Yeah, the yellow lines are interesting here. I think it should be Brazil. Just trying to rule out any like strange Cambodia here. It's another like Amazon round, I think. Surely. So yeah, a lot of motorbikes though. So, but I mean that's pretty typical for the Amazon as well, one must say. So, I'm just trying to like think here. There's not too much in the way of good clues, but it is hilly, so that is kind of a concern. I don't really know where to go here. No Google car whatsoever. So where would that be more typical of? Kind of drawing a blank here. Okay, we got the yellow sign system, but I'm pretty sure both countries use the yellow sign system rather than the white one. So, not easy. Definitely not easy. The red soil. Surely we go Brazil with that. I think it would make sense. But this gate maybe reminds me more of Asia. So that's kind of the situation we're in, guys. So we could almost go in and look at the map, but we're only on a 14 streak, and we can do one more or two more after this if this one gives up now. It seems like we do have dots near the top here. I kind of prefer Brazil. This plate isn't long enough. Well, enough deliberating. I think I will go Brazil here. One more turn around. It's a real 50-50 for me, this one. It is a lot of motorbikes. So could we be out here? I think we'd be around here. Is my thought. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's really just confusing me. I think I will go Brazil here. Let's see. Will it be indeed Brazil? No, it was Cambodia. Okay, so right up near Vietnam. It's a tough area there. I really should have gone Cambodia there. I don't know. Okay, so one more, of course, or a couple more, depending on how this one goes. But, okay, this one looks like Sardinia or something. Bollard looks more Italian than anything, so I was gonna. What did I say? Sardinia? Yeah, I could see it being Sardinia or mainland. Yeah, actually, just ends up being Sicily there. Next one will be Austria, based on the bollards and whatnot. Okay, so we got tough rounds today. I really should have gotten that Cambodia, but everything else has been relatively tough so far. Okay, so just farming some easy ones here. Looks like Victoria, maybe. Yeah, Victoria. Next one, bit of new coverage, maybe black car, so probably Indo best here. Just kind of trying to get these early ones out of the way, because if we make a mistake, it's no biggie. Okay, so that's 20k score, pretty standard stuff. Definitely playing well recently, I must say, but, you know, shouldn't be making those silly mistakes like that Cambodian one. Okay, this one's more interesting then. We got front plates, so I guess Mexico. Because I was kind of thinking Puerto Rico might be possible here, but yeah, I think with the front plates should just be Mex somewhere, and then they're short plates as well, so yeah, ends up being correct. Next one is Polish, I assume. These look like Polish bollards, right? I mean, we've got double white lines. Just trying to think here. These would never be like strange Hungarian ones, would they? Surely not. Looks like new coverage. I think these... Surely these are just Polish. Surely. Okay, good. Just way up north. They looked a little strange for Polish bollards, I must say, but you take them. Okay, European signage system, so it should be somewhere in Switzerland with the LOCAM here. LOCAM always makes life nice and easy because that's right near the border. Kind of look like other countries. Plate here looks like an American plate, I assume. Hold up. It could be like a... It's a bit of green on it. Mallard. It could be a Canadian plate, yeah. I'm looking for yeah, we got a flagpole, so just trying to think where you have a little bit of green on it. I'm gonna go for Iowa. I can't remember where it is. Oops, yeah, it was Iowa. But I didn't click in time. This one has could be Slovenia actually. Okay. I think this one's Slovenia, but I'm looking for further evidence again. Brick house over there, which is interesting. But yeah, I think without the little hat, no like black reflectors or anything like that, I think Slovenia is better here. Detached head on the crossing sign there. I can't really remember. But I think this is Slovenia. I don't see this really being Austria. But it's probably right near the border. That's kind of my thought here. Probably like right there. Because it does look like the architecture and stuff is very Austrian. Like this house here, for example. What does this say? Weber. That's a German name, of course. Okay, not exactly pleasant here. I like Slovenia better. It definitely gives me like kind of like Eastern European vibes. So I think I'm right. Surely. Yes, indeed. Right outside Ljubljana. So we get to 10. That is good. Okay, so we're approaching what we were on before, and the rounds have been quite a bit nicer to us, thankfully. This one looks like well, I was going to say Eswatini, but now we've got stubby antenna, so... another tough one. Escolar. Not really sure. Stubby antenna, huh? This could be like Ecuador, couldn't it? So Ecuador or Brazil is really my thoughts here. I think it might be... Well, it's very like dry climate, which is interesting. So obviously, like let's work things through here. So we can't be Uruguay, Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, or Peru based on the car. So then we need a dry place in like Ecuador or Brazil or possibly Colombia or possibly Mexico. But it really feels more like Ecuador or Brazil. Escolar. I'm not really sure what I think of though. This signpost is interesting. The whole thing is interesting. So where's the sun then? Sun is more to the north, so southern hemisphere makes sense. Of the two, then it really comes down to Brazil and Ecuador here, and the soil color surely fits more with Ecuador. Same with the poles, I would say. So it's a strange Ecuador if it is. Otherwise, it's Brazil. Green and red on the buses here doesn't really make sense either. Not for the flag, I don't think. So yeah, hills in the background. It is tough. I think like we have to be somewhere over here. Just in that same region that I guessed before, but if this is Brazil, it will be a little annoying for sure. Let's go for it. I'm pretty convinced. And my goodness, it's so far south in Brazil. I kind of thought it would remind me a little bit of Uruguay, but I don't know how I've misjudged that so badly. So okay, it's going to be one more attempt for the video, guys. If I get the record on this one, I'll cut out the last one. But as it stands, well. You know, you just have to find out, don't you? Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I didn't. You don't know. So in this one, no rifts in the sky. Yeah. So, is that Italy? I'm actually not too sure. It could be France or Italy. Maybe I prefer France here. Could actually also be Spain. Well, we're early. Oh, the streak didn't reset, but we're early in the streak here, so I think I'll go for France. It looks more like France to me. No, Greece. Okay, super tough Greece round there. Should have really gotten that. Oh well. Okay, so back to the start here. Long antenna with the little thing on it. I've not seen that in a while. Long white plate here. Croatia, I was thinking. Maybe that's silly. Maybe this is just like Czechia. Long white plate with the outer blue strip is interesting though. I think it's Czechia or Slovakia, actually. Maybe Slovakia. It's Gen 3. Bent back sign. I'm gonna go Slovakia. Not really sure. It is Czechia, man. That's what I thought off the bat. Shouldn't have changed my mind. Okay, so here's the real last attempt. Blue on the bottom of the plates here. It's Mexico. This one's obviously Mexico. Maybe somewhere around like here or something like that. It feels coastal to me. Okay, so it was around there. Nice. Next one should be somewhere in... I'm actually not sure if it's mainland or not. Let's go Sarawak area here. Okay, so it ends up being on mainland Malaysia. This one is nearby to Nairobi, I reckon, just based on the soil color or whatnot. Nice. This one's some washed out Gen 2, probably Germany. Heimat Museum. Interesting. So, should be, well, this is definitely Germany. I'm just trying to work out what city I think it is. Not quite sure. I could see it, yeah, not really sure. Let's go Hanover here. Okay, nice. Hanover it is. That's very good. That's very good. Next one, little antenna with a Gen 4 here. That's kind of rare. So it is just going to be Turkey, I think. Yep. Looks to be Turkish language indeed. And I'm looking for a flag or anything. I mean, there's a massive mosque here, so presumably we are in Turkey. I'm not really sure where to go, but I'm going to go on the Asian side of Istanbul. No, not at all, not at all. I didn't really look at it too hard, to be fair. Okay, I'm a Master Pathfinder. Very good. Always love to witness some history there. Me becoming a Master Pathfinder, level 67. Okay, so this one, looking to be somewhere in Peru. Bit of like a green, bit of coverage here, so maybe like entering the greenness through there. Not quite, but still good. On to 6. This one, yellow plates on the rear. Are we set up for left-hand drive? That car's parked on the left-hand side of the, or on the right-hand side of the road. This car is driving left though, so this one is somewhere in Britain, 33 kilometers away indeed. Okay, Washington State or British Columbia? Very dry. We've got these teeth inside the pole again, which helped us last time, but has been known to trick us in the past. I think I like Washington State better here, to be honest. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, come on, it's so close, bro. We always get burnt by these ones in BC, but I couldn't see any license plate. No, nothing. Okay, well, how long have I been recording? It's only been 17 minutes, bro. Okay, one more quick fire one, and we'll see if this one goes anywhere. If not, then it's another day that we're gonna get it. Not today, but this one looks like Thailand, I'm assuming. Thai poles seem to be present here, so Bangkok should work. Ends up being near Phuket. Next one, left-hand drive. This is Victoria. Look at this, off the bat here, this looks so much like Uruguay or something. So I'm wondering where in Victoria this is. I think it's probably around like a Dalesford area or something like that. No, all the way over here. Okay, that was one of the least Australia rounds I've seen in a while. Now we have a pole here. It doesn't really help me too much. Is this like France or something? Long antenna. Italy. It's a very it's got like a fairly high amount of rainfall here. I feel like this pole looks like a French pole. I'd love to hop over to it and see what it is. And it couldn't be like, oh, no. Just running through a few possibilities here. I don't think it's going to be Israel. That would be a very strange Israel round if we were in the greenest possible part. But this pole maybe seems more French than it. So could it be like Corsica or something like that? That's one thing I'm thinking. I think Italy or France are my most likely here. Maybe Spain. Maybe Spain. I know Spain sometimes has long antenna white car, I think. Unless it's black car. Maybe Spain. Maybe it is just Spain. Yeah. It kind of feels Australian. I kind of like Spain for that reason. Okay, I'm going to go for Spain, but not really confident here. Oh, it was Corsica, man. Yeah. Okay, one more. I love Geoguessr. I got to play some more Geoguessr, you know. Also, if you made it this far, definitely hit the like button. Even though, hit the like button for good luck for the next one, you know. This one is Spain. So that's good. What? Okay. One more. I did not look at that very carefully. Okay, so this one is going to be somewhere in... It's going to be somewhere in Switzerland, because I'm pretty sure it's low cam, so that's good. Next one is going to be somewhere in Taiwan, I think. No. It's going to be somewhere in Japan, that's good. Low cam again. This one, short white plates. Ooh, interesting, this little thing on the sign here. I think I prefer USA here. The front plates. Surely not Canada. I feel like I've lost all the toss-ups today. Yeah, I prefer USA. Somewhere like Michigan or something like that. Okay, ends up being in Minnesota, so yeah, same kind of area. Still a poor score. This one is also interesting. Could be either. I'll get a French flag here, so I'm assuming we're probably in Saint-Pierre here. Which is something that did cross my mind as soon as I saw this round. So, French flag, are you lying? Could we be in Quebec? Canadian flag as well. Okay. This just got dicey. Canadian flag, French flag. Canadian flag, French flag. This is the post-Canada. So, let's go here. Surely not. Surely they don't have post-Canada there. Great. Okay, so it was New Brunswick. Some very patriotic Frenchies. And we get the right country. Okay, that was very nerve-wracking, that one. Okay, so this one near Delta and Carbondale. This one should be USA every time. Like, every time. Should be like Northern California or something like that. I don't really see this being in Canada. Surely not. Surely not. I don't believe it. Yeah, good. So this one was near Denver in Colorado. So a poor score, but the correct countries. That's all we need. So, and we're going to keep moving quickly here. Next time I lose, I lose. Feels like St. Petersburg area to me. Could definitely be SPB. No. Okay, so it's a similar latitude, but over here in this city. So actually a decently sized city there as well. Next one's Brazil. No need to dwell on this one for too long. Further north than I thought, though. Next one is... we're driving right, so yeah, this one will be somewhere in Philippines, I'm assuming. Concrete road, political posters, definitely driving right, so yeah, there's no other option there. Way far south, interestingly. This one has Turkish bollards, so let's go Turkey. Always a good line of logic to use. Yellow plates here. CC guest house. Actually not so obvious to me off the bat. I was thinking... So it looks like we actually do have Indonesian here. Yeah, and then sometimes you do have yellow plates on like vans and stuff like that, so that would make sense. Let's go like... I don't know if Sumatra is a good shout. Yeah, okay, so it ends up being Sulawesi. That was kind of why it kind of looks strange. So 13k there, even worse that time. But a Russia and an Indonesia will do that to your score for sure. Next one we have Faroe Islands car, right? Pretty sure that's Faroe Islands. I mean, it's surprising amount of trees for the Faroes, but yeah. So once you know the car, it makes life easy, right? Next one is short plates here. Should be somewhere in Brazil. Nice. Next one is like a neighborhood somewhere. Driving right. North America. Short plates. I like USA better here, surely. This one could be near Toronto, to be fair. We got green street signs. Like, I like, there's a lot of these panel houses that you do see in Canada a lot. Maybe I have to switch my guess here. These letterboxes, I know people talk about them in my comments, but I'm not really sure what the deal is with them yet. Black street sign post, yellow fire extinguisher. There's plenty to go off of if I knew. But yeah, no post-Canada logos this time, unfortunately. Yeah, it's completely out of view. My first thought was Ohio, but it's going to be somewhere around like the Toronto, Pennsylvania, that kind of area. So maybe Canada is more likely here. I think I like Canada better, honestly. Wow. Okay, so just over the border. That is it for the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm getting that streak soon, but today was, all things considered, not very successful. So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till then, goodbye.